John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the Kimalan Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. And today I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for over the years of the support and the collaboration that we all have shown to one another, the reaching and teaching and sharing information, sharing business experience, which is something that I constantly talk to individuals about, business owners about, and not because that I'm so smart and I know everything. It's just that I have experienced a whole lot of hardships, people being there, people should be there, but not being there, and people that you expect and would expect to be there for you that's not there. And sometimes we have a tendency to take things for granted, and I often put emphasis on to never take anything for granted, even your business, even just because you have a business, because just because you have a business don't mean that you're going to be prosperous, don't mean that you're going to excel, don't mean you're going to just do things. And we need one another. I tells the story every now and then, and I don't think I've told this one in a while. And I just wanted to make mention that unfortunately, even me, we all make mistakes and we all kind of think that we are the stuff, but we are not the stuff. It's the people that makes us. Without them, we would be just another business owner in a place of business doing no business. And we have to consider others as well. And there was a time back in the day when I first moved over here and opened up my little business and was doing business. I had an attitude, which was the wrong attitude. The attitude at that time was that I walked out on Harper Avenue and I looked up and down the streets and I said that I was going to put everybody out of business and was going to take all the business for myself. But I learned better, and we do better when we know better, and we learn from our experiences and the mistakes that we make, and realizing at that point in time that that was a very big mistake. It was even wrong and selfish of me to even have that kind of attitude. But it's good that you can, what they say, wake up and smell the coffee. Because what I learned and I found out that it was a whole lot that I didn't know. And I had to go to others myself to try to get information to find out how to actually go by running business. I never went to school for business, so I didn't have a degree or anything of that source, but I did have a good reputation for dealing with people, working with people. And I found that during that period of time, when I was trying to gather information to run my little business, there was a whole lot of people. And unfortunately, we find ourselves, we want to keep all that information to ourselves, but it don't do us any good if we keep it to ourselves. And I learned how to share. I learned how to share the information because, like I say, I didn't go to school, but I learned from experience a whole lot of stuff. And I give God the glory. I tell people all the time, to God be the glory, because He saw fit and he gave me wisdom, knowledge, and an understanding to be able to accept things that I couldn't change and to be able as well to consider others as well as myself. And with that attitude that I had from the beginning, wanted to put everybody out of business because I was talking to other business owners, and a lot of them wouldn't share information with me. A lot of them told me I had to go through them. They wouldn't tell me who to buy from, where to buy, where to go, how to go by doing things, what I should do, not even to get the supplies and the things that I needed, showcases and coolers and different things. And I didn't understand, but in a sense, I had somewhat of the same attitude. Not that I wouldn't share information, but my attitude was, and I was just as bad. I found out and realized that I was doing just as bad as they were, because my attitude was I was going to put everybody out of business. We need each other. How is it that I'm so important and you're not, that I have to put you out of business? You have to eat and support your family just as well as I do. So I learned over the years, and like I often say now, each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time, one person at a time. Even in the church, my father would say, if I could just say one person, just one. So if we could just reach one person at a time, and then you try to reach somebody else. I began to share information. People would, I would, after I learned how to kind of do business for a while, because there was time when people would come in my business, and how is it that a little fellow like me that didn't have hardly nothing in a store with the attitude that he was going to put everybody out of business? I didn't have nothing to put people
Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. I want you to tune in to licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Also, watch Comcast Xfinity every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Also, with my friends at the Alcumaline Village. My newest news is I have a channel on stream.com/London TV Net. 24/7 live streamed TV networks. The name of my station is John B TV. And remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you guys for listening.
I can't breathe. You all right? I can't breathe. You okay? Are you
Hey, Nino, you shouldn't have.
fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. 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 Too much carbon dioxide can make your insides lopsided. Rebreathing VOCs from automobiles, trucks, and DOTs. How much PM10 are y'all breathing in? Y'all have no idea what's blowing in the wind. Do I detect some PM 2.5? If you breathe too much of this, then you gon' die. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. 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 We monitor the air, cause we gotta breathe this stuff. Big businesses don't care. We make them listen up. When the light is blue, we loving what we see. When it's red, mask up, hold your breath, don't breathe. Air quality index, AQI. We learning about what's in our air and learning why. In your industrial park, factories make pollution in the sky and stay dark. Whoa. We got got breathing stuff. We 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 need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. We got breathing air. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. 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 We monitor the air, cause we gotta breathe this stuff. Big businesses don't care. We make them listen up. When the light is blue, we loving what we see. When it's red, mask up, hold your breath, don't breathe. Air quality index, AQI. We learning about what's in our air and learning why. In your industrial park, factories make pollution in the sky and stay dark. Whoa. We got breathing stuff. 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 We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air.
Hello, I'm sorry about the problems that we're having, but hopefully something that I said, I don't know exactly where I left off at, but it's very important that we focus on helping one another and not be so fast to judge others and to be selfish. And like I say, most important is to begin to consider others as well as yourself. Learn to treat people the way you want to be treated. Because like I was saying before I got, had problem with the internet here, when we are so busy trying to do our own thing, charity begins at home and then spreads abroad. But we shouldn't have that attitude to want to put other people out of business. We shouldn't have an attitude in order for us to help ourselves that we got to hurt someone else. My father always tell us, each one reach one. Everybody is somebody. You treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. So over the years, I have found myself to try to tell people, like I said, I've been blessed with a gift that God gave me, how to run a business, how to treat people, how to not be selfish. Like when I first, like I said, started, my attitude was I wanted to put everybody out of business, but I realized that we need each other, and people, they don't need us. We're in business. We need them. We have to treat the people. We have to give the people what they want. We have to respect the people and one another. So often, whenever I find myself or find when somebody tell me about a Black-owned business, I make it my business to go and give them a play. There's a seafood and fish market down on Harper, right off of Dickerson. I goes down there, even though here at the village we have our own fundraisers and we cook and do different things. But I go down there every now and then and give them a play because, we need, like I say, we need one another. We should support one another. We don't just take it for granted that business is going to take care of itself. So, and over these years, I found that other people have been sending people to me to just question me about different things. And like I say, I don't claim to know nothing. I don't have no recipe for success. All I know is that to God be the glory. He have blessed me to know how to treat people, to respect people, and to support others, just like I would want them to support me. So as we getting closer to the end of this year, let's focus on trying to do better next year and the rest of this year, not just next year talking about starting over. Let's just focus on trying to do better, how to reach and teach and help one another, support one another. Because unfortunately, if you look around, we see a lot of others thrive in business. And unfortunately, we don't have the kind of money like others to do all the advertising. But we have people like London, Doris here, that can do advertising for you. People reach out to her from time to time and do some commercials or something. Let her announce your different events that's coming up. Give her a play. Support her. Like I say, we need to learn how to support one another. I don't want to find myself always telling you, come over here to Accumulant Village. I would love to have you here. Come over here, we're barbecuing. But I want to encourage you to step out of your boundaries, step out of your box. Go over, like I say, down the streets here. We got Big Babies, Food Exchange, home of the Big Burger. And there's another place on, I can't think of the name of it, but it's over there on Schoolcraft, and I think it's Burt Road. It's soul food. I'm not for sure if it's a soul food restaurant or Corn Island, but they have some nice hamburgers, the old-fashioned hamburgers. I went over there and got me about 5 or 10 of them at one time. And not only did I do that, I also, once I realized that, they was a pretty thriving business, but you can't always judge a book by the cover. So after I made my purchase, I also left a donation, and hopefully that would have encouraged them to let them know that they're not in this alone. So in saying that, hopefully that I had something to say that will encourage you. And I want to strive to be the best person that I could be. And I want to be the person that people, when they look back, they don't say that he was selfish or he did that. If you say anything about me, I hope you can say something like, that brother, he reached out and was trying to help somebody. So on that note, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the Accumulant Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. So let's help one another. Thank you, and have a great day.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.